Keon spots Seth returning to Pride Rock looking exhausted. He approaches him, concern etched on his face. Seth, what happened? Keon's worry grows. Fighting other Outlanders? Are you hurt? Keon nods, understanding the toll of Seth's abilities. I see. But you shouldn't push yourself too hard, Seth. Overusing your lightning powers can be dangerous. You need to rest and recharge. Keon smiles slightly. Good. Make sure to take care of yourself, Seth. You're not just a member of the Lion Guard. You're my brother, too. We worry about you. Keon watches as Seth disappears into Pride Rock, his worry still etched on his face. He makes a mental note to check on Seth later and make sure he's okay.
Invitation, todo y tan revelan the dungeon. Knows when you are sunny, then never find any better voice. Should have done, because it 'Cause
Keon approaches Pride Rock, seeing Seth just waking up. Hey, sleepyhead, took you long enough. Keon smirks at Seth's laugh. Come on, we've got a job to do. Let's not keep the Pride Lands waiting. Keon falls into step beside Seth as they begin to make their way through the Pride Lands. We're heading out to patrol the borders. There have been some reports of hyenas spotted near the border with our territory. We need to make sure they don't cause any trouble. Keon glances at Seth, sensing his disappointment. He places a comforting paw on his shoulder. I know you were hoping Jonja would change, Seth, but unfortunately, change isn't always easy. Sometimes it takes time. Let's just focus on our mission for now and deal with whatever comes our way. Keon watches as Seth's paws light up with lightning, impressed as always by his brother's abilities. Ready to go? Keon grins at Seth's confidence, his determination rekindled. Together, they set off towards the Pride Lands borders, ready to tackle whatever challenges lie ahead. Keon watches in awe as Seth races ahead in a blur of lightning, clearly in his element. He sprints after him, trying to keep up with his younger brother's lightning speed. Hey, slow down there! We're supposed to be patrolling together! Keon laughs, glad to see Seth's familiar carefree attitude. It's alright, Seth. Just try to rein it in a bit, okay? We're a team and we need to stick together. Keon rolls his eyes playfully at Seth's smirk, grateful for his brother's good humor. The two continue their patrol, keeping a watchful eye on the borders as they make their way through the Pride Lands. As they reach the edge of the Pride Lands, Keon stops suddenly, his ears twitching. He sniffs the air, his senses on high alert. Hey, Seth, do you smell that? Keon's expression turns serious as the smell becomes stronger. Hyena, and it's close. Keon notices Seth's lightning-lit paws, understanding his eagerness to act. Easy, Seth. We don't know how many hyenas are out there. We need to approach this carefully. Keon nods, understanding the trigger of Seth's lightning speed. Right. Just try to control it for now. We need to figure out what we're dealing with before we act. Let's fan out and search for any signs of a hyena presence. Keon and Seth split up, prowling the area cautiously. Keon's senses are heightened as he searches for any signs of trouble. He spots some fresh paw prints near a nearby watering hole. Over there! Paw prints! He calls out to Seth, pointing in the direction of the prints. Keon crouches down beside Seth, examining the paw prints closely. He sniffs at them, his expression serious. Definitely hyena, and recent. It looks like we've found ourselves a trail. Keon rolls his eyes, but can't help grinning at Seth's comment. Yes, Seth, this is what being in the Lion Guard means. Lots of tracking, patrolling, and sometimes dealing with troublesome hyenas. Keon and Seth follow the paw prints, their eyes scanning the surroundings for any movement. The trail leads them deeper into the savannah, the sound of hyena cackling growing louder with every step. Sounds like we're getting closer. Stay sharp, Seth. As they round a corner, they come across a small group of hyenas, led by none other than Janja. Keon's eyes narrow as he spots Janja, recognizing him from their previous encounters. Speak of the devil. It's Janja and a few of his cronies. Keon nods at Seth's words, his expression cautious. I remember Seth, but just because he apologized doesn't mean he's changed his ways. We'll see if he's sincere about this truce soon enough. He watches Janja and his hyenas suspiciously, ready for any sudden move. Keon steps forward, his expression firm. We're just doing our job, checking the borders like we always do. But it looks like we found you and your hyena pals hanging around. Keon's eyes narrow at Janja's nonchalant attitude. And you know hyenas aren't supposed to be around these parts, Janja. The Pride Lands are off limits. What are you doing here? Janja smirks at Keon, amused by his stern tone. His hyena cronies snicker beside him. Just taking a friendly stroll through the Pride Lands, enjoying the sights. What, we're not allowed to do that now? Keon scoffs at Janja's excuse. Don't play innocent, Janja. We both know why you're really here. You and your hyenas have a history of causing trouble in the Pride Lands. We're not going to let you do whatever you want. Janja's smirk fades slightly as Keon calls him out. He clearly doesn't enjoy being confronted. He glances at his hyena cronies, who seem to be getting restless. Oh, lighten up, Keon. We're not causing any harm. We're just passing through. Keon crosses his arms, his expression unwavering. Passing through, huh? Well, I don't believe you. You've tried to take over the Pride Lands countless times before. I'm not going to let you try it again. Janja scoffs, getting annoyed. Oh, come on, Keon. You can't blame me for trying. It's not my fault that you're so possessive of your precious Pride Lands. Keon narrows his eyes at Janja. Possessive? I'm not possessive. I'm protecting the Pride Lands from threats like you. It's my job, and I take it very seriously. Janja rolls his eyes. Oh, please. You're acting like you're some kind of Lion King or something. You're just a kid with a fancy title. Keon bristles at Janja's dismissive attitude. A kid? Is that what you think I am? I may be young, but I've faced threats and challenges that you couldn't even comprehend. I lead the Lion Guard, and we protect the Pride Lands with honor and strength. Janja scoffs. Please. The Lion Guard is just playing dress-up. You think you're so tough, but you're just a bunch of wannabe heroes. Keon and Janja both look over at Seth, surprised by his sudden outburst. Janja's expression falters for a moment, taken aback by Seth's words. But he quickly regains his composure. What, you actually believed my little apology act? Please, I just said that to get you off my back. Keon's eyes widen as he sees Seth's lightning paws, sensing his anger. Seth, calm down. Janja and his hyenas step back a little, clearly intimidated by Seth's lightning paws. Hey, easy there, kid. No need to get all charged up. Keon watches as Seth walks away, feeling a mix of concern and disappointment. Seth, wait! He calls out, but Seth doesn't stop. Keon walks into Pride Rock, his mind still on Seth's outburst earlier. He searches the cave for his brother, finally spotting him sitting alone in a corner, staring blankly at the ground. Keon approaches cautiously, his expression gentle. Seth, can we talk? Keon sits down beside Seth, his tone soft. You've been quiet ever since we came back. What happened back there with Janja? Why did you blow up like that? Keon frowns, understanding where Seth is coming from. You feel like Janja betrayed your trust. Keon places a comforting paw on Seth's shoulder. I know you wanted to believe that Janja had changed, Seth. But sometimes, people don't mean what they say. It doesn't mean you did something wrong. Keon nods, understanding Seth's feelings. I know, Seth, it's disappointing when someone lets you down. But you can't let that disappointment hold you back. You have to keep moving forward, and keep believing in the good in people. Keon stands up, offering Seth a comforting smile. You're stronger than you think, Seth. Don't let one setback define you. Your heart is good, and you have the courage to stand up for yourself and for what's right. That's what makes you a great member of the Lion Guard, and a great brother. I'm proud of you. Keon ruffles Seth's mane, glad to see a smile on his face. There's that grin. Don't let Janja get you down, okay? Keon pats Seth's shoulder, grateful for his understanding. Get some rest, Seth. We'll tackle whatever comes our way together, as always. Keon smiles, feeling a sense of relief as he watches Seth settle down to sleep. Sweet dreams, Seth. Keon watches Seth curl up for a moment, then settles down himself, his thoughts filled with concern and love for his brother. He knew that the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but was determined to face them all with Seth by his side.
Invitation 届いたなら Open the dungeon 望みは何だなの 引き返せない
私がくつく命の汗軸も突き抜けて全て解き放たれるまで
支配よまたはでもラバーピースどんな野望も
世界は君の森の森 Come on back to go the next round
勝ち切ってみせて運命の瞬間